Welcome back. Being in the wrong place at the wrong time can really put a wrench in things, something Paddington the bear learns in his latest film, and Jim Ferguson is here with more. Jim, welcome back.
Oh, thank you to be back, Alex. Welcome back to you, too, as well.
Thank you.
Paddington 2. The first one, of course, Paddington broke every box office record in the world for a family movie. I like the sequel better. It's fantastic. I loved it. I loved the little bear. And the two gentlemen that were responsible for making this movie, Paul King is the director, and Simon Farnaby is the writer. And I talked to both of them about this lovely bear, Paddington. Okay, here are the filmmakers. Now, I'm one of those critics that I liked Paddington, the original, so much that you can't improve on it. You know what I mean? But would you both agree the sequel, Paddington 2, has so much going on that it moves so quickly, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, it was. We actually wanted a story that was started very sort of simply. You know, he wants to get a birthday present for his Aunt Lucy. That's really the story at the beginning.
Couldn't be simpler.
Yeah,
and we wanted to build something that snowballed and kind of developed into this kind of, because when the sort of shape of a Paddington story is, he generally tries to do something quite simple and things get out of control. And we wanted to make that the sort of shape of the whole movie, and also find a shape of a story that could be a film in its own right. Because I loved the first one, obviously I made it and I loved it very much, but we didn't want to do something that wasn't a film in its own right and a worthy thing. And we have this amazing producer, David Heyman, who does all the Harry Potter films and Gravity and Fantastic Beasts, and he's very calm. And when we started writing, especially Simon was more calm. He's always more calm than I am. But I was very anxious and going, what if we can't find the thing, and then we committed to doing it and it all goes wrong? And David just very calmly said, we'll spend 6 months. If we have a film that's worth making, we'll make it. If we don't like it, we'll walk away. And it's the opposite of all the Hollywood horror stories.
But skeptics are saying, you take an animated bear and move him to London with the Brown family with humans. Is that going to work? Well, it sure does work.
Oh, thank you.
And I love the whole idea. You have a train adventure, a circus, a mystery, all this going on. But at the heart of it is still the golden rule of the heart of the bear of Paddington.
Yeah.
And it's really testing his values. We were, this is very movie-ish, but we were really inspired by the Frank Capra films of the 30s, especially Mr. Smith Goes to Washington and It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
And they sort of take these characters, both played by Jimmy Stewart, who's got really great old-fashioned values, and they put him in a kind of cynical world and see how those values withstand that environment. And we thought that could be a great shape for a movie.
Well, they outdid themselves, you say, with this movie, but you also got to talk to the bear himself.
Well, I talked to the bear. The bear didn't talk back to me, but how can you not show this with Paddington?
It's so cute.
It was so much fun.
Let's check it out.
You want to see it? Opportunity this year to talk to many, many big stars, but today is the best day of my career to talk to Paddington. Paddington, how does it feel to be part of maybe the best family movie ever made? Thumbs up? I agree. Thumbs up all the way for Paddington 2. And Paddington 1 is a family classic, and Paddington 2 will also be. Agree? He does. Okay. And we're in front of his marmalade stand. Can I take one of these? Thank you, Paddington. Don't miss Paddington 2. You're going to have a wonderful journey with this beautiful little bear cub. Thank you, Paddington.
How sweet. And you got a marmalade.
I got some marmalade.
He didn't talk back, but he sure gestured back.
He did
a nice job.
Yeah.
So on Friday, we're going to talk to the two Hughs.
To Hugh Grant and Hugh Bonneville, who, Downton Abbey, the delightful, wonderful head of the family. And Hugh Grant is over-the-top great in this movie.
It's great.
I can't say enough about it. I'm going to review it on Friday.
We can't wait to get your grade on that. And then on Thursday, you're actually going back to Hollywood.
Going back to Hollywood. It's the big night for the Critics' Choice Award Show, Film Critics' Choice Award Show. And we have all the stars coming. It's going to be exactly as good as the Oscars, believe me. Of course, as a board member, I need to say that,
Right.
But it's really good. Olivia Munn is going to be our host, and she's very outspoken. It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be great. It's going to be in a hangar, right?
At the Barker Hangar in Santa Monica, and we're airing it here
On the CW.
On the CW. I'm trying to think of the time. I think it's
We'll get him the time.
6 o'clock, something like that.
Very good.
Yeah.
Jim, have fun at that, and thank you for joining.
I always have fun at that.
Enjoy it. Now, guys, for even more of these celebrity interviews, log on to TucsonMorningBlend.com. Search for Hollywood Happenings.